that fluttery, nervous feeling in your stomach when your crush finally texts back? It's not romance, it's not magic, it's actually your body preparing you to fight or run away. Yeah, I know. Butterflies are supposed to feel exciting. But somewhere deep in your brain, something much less romantic is actually happening. Let's break down what's really going on in your body the moment you like someone. When you like someone, your brain doesn't actually know the difference between "this person makes me nervous" and "this is dangerous." It treats both situations almost the same way, by triggering your fight or flight response. Your brain releases adrenaline and cortisol, the exact same stress chemicals your body would release if you were being chased. These hormones prepare you to react fast, heart rate up, senses sharper, muscles ready. Here's the part that explains the actual butterflies. To prepare for danger, your body redirects blood flow away from your digestive system and toward your muscles. Digestion literally isn't a priority anymore. That drop in gut activity is what creates the fluttery, hollow feeling in your stomach. This works because your gut has its own dense network of nerves, sometimes called your second brain. It's incredibly sensitive to stress signals from your actual brain, which is why emotional moments almost always show up as physical sensations in your stomach first. Here's something most people don't realize. Your brain doesn't just react to danger or attraction. It reacts hardest to uncertainty. When you don't know if someone likes you back, your brain can't settle into a predictable pattern, and unpredictable rewards trigger far more dopamine than guaranteed ones. It's the same mechanism behind slot machines and notification checking. Your brain isn't rewarding you for the crush itself, it's rewarding you for not knowing what happens next. That's actually why butterflies tend to fade once a relationship becomes stable and secure. It's not that the feelings disappeared, it's that your brain finally knows what to expect. There's one more chemical worth mentioning, oxytocin. While adrenaline and dopamine are firing off that stress and reward combination, your brain is also slowly releasing oxytocin, sometimes called the bonding hormone. This one works on a slower timeline. It's less about the jolt and more about the warmth that builds underneath it. So, in a strange way, that fluttery panic and that quiet sense of closeness are happening in your body at the exact same time on two completely different chemical timelines. There's actually an older reason underneath all of this, and it goes back way further than modern dating. Long before texting, before dating apps, before any of this existed, your brain was already wired to flag potential mates as significant. Subtle cues, like scent, symmetry, even the tone of someone's voice, get processed by ancient parts of your brain almost instantly, often before you're consciously aware of it. Evolutionarily, missing a good potential partner was a bigger risk than overreacting to one, so your body evolved to respond fast and strong, just in case. Butterflies aren't a modern glitch. They're a very old alarm system, just repurposed for a modern crush. One more thing worth mentioning. Not everyone experiences this the same way, and that's not random either. People who tend to feel more anxious in relationships often report stronger, more intense butterflies because their stress response is already more sensitive to begin with. Meanwhile, people who feel more secure in relationships often describe it as calmer, more like warmth than panic. Neither one is wrong. It just means your nervous system has its own baseline, and butterflies are simply that baseline reacting to something it's decided matters. So why does something that's technically a stress response feel so good? Because it doesn't happen alone. Alongside the adrenaline, your brain also releases dopamine, the same chemical tied to reward and pleasure. Your body panics and rewards you for it at the exact same time. So next time you get butterflies around someone, know this: your body isn't being romantic. It's treating your crush like a mild threat, and somehow, that combination of fear and reward became one of the best feelings in the world. If your body has ever confused you like this before, you're going to want to stick around. Subscribe to Why Feel This, because your body and your heart have a lot more explaining to do.